Well, I'm glad that you're shopping here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, and we're celebrating another fantastic year at HSN as we turn 41, and you're invited to join the party. Now, all month long, we're gonna be bringing you special offers, brand new and exclusive finds, and power visits from your favorite brands. So please return every day to discover our birthday deals and great products, and you're gonna find some amazing electronics in this hour. So if you're looking for maybe a new tablet or laptop, we've got that for you. Maybe you're going on an adventure vacation and you want to take video, we've got that for you too. But we're going to start off a little bit closer to home. We've got something called Track Off. And I know that what you've been hearing in the news almost every time you turn on the news is that identity thieves are trying to capture your identity, and they are getting smarter than ever before. They can look through your computer and see which website you go to when you type in, let's say, a credit card information or an address or a mother's maiden name. And even if they're all kind of scattered in different areas, they can track and put all of that information together. So that's why I think when it comes to really protecting our identity, Track Off is gonna be one of those items that is gonna be indispensable for you. This is the Track Off Elite. It's a lifetime privacy software for up to 5 devices, 5 Android devices. So whether it's 5 Android phones, or maybe you're using a PC, lifetime 5 devices in one little USB. This is a great price break. Normally, we've never done 5 lifetime licenses. We've only done 3. So you've got an amazing value for $54.95, and you even have flex pay on this. And Joe Harrison is joining us to give us all the details. And Joe, I was saying, you can choose colors in these: red, blue, purple, green, or black, but what it does is something we all need.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you think about all the amount of security that we all hear about, how you have to keep your private information private, because a lot of us will get a flyer in the mail. You might have a document, it's got all your information. What you end up doing, you shred that piece of paper, but are you shredding your history for your computer? Most likely not. You've never even heard of that. Now what happens is, every single website you go to, you leave a little fingerprint. Your computer has a fingerprint just like you do. And what this does is, it's designed to get rid of all those fingerprints, connecting the dots from one website to another. Because what will end up happening is, you'll go to one website, you type in your address. You go to another website, you type in your phone number. You go to another website, you type in your social security number. Not very long, all of a sudden, now you've typed in your entire profile. So what Track Off is doing is, it's breaking that connection from website to website, so now hackers can no longer take your identity. Because when you think about it, if you go to a bank website, and then you go to start typing in your name and then your phone number on other websites, and then those trackers put all that stuff together, all that hacker has to do is say, well, I know they went to this website or this bank website, so they call up the bank. And then you've called up your bank before and they're like, can you verify your last name? Can you verify your social? Yeah. Verify your address? They're like, got it, got it, got it. And now they become you. It happens that fast, it happens that quick, and it is absolutely a must-have. And I'll show you on my computer right now, really how fast this can happen to you. Because I turned this computer on about an hour ago, just before the show, and I cleared it out. I cleared out all the history. So in about 5 minutes, I went online, I checked the weather, I checked my email, and I checked 3 different news websites. And Tamara, 26 different in 5 minutes. 26 different trackers came up trying to find information on me in just 5 minutes.
Seriously?
How many times are you on your computer for hours at a day?
Scary.
You literally will have thousands of tracking attempts. Now, if you keep going over to the right side, it shows you that in that same 5 minutes, 849 different cookies were left in the background. That's 849 different doors that now hackers can come in and now steal your identity. And that's in just 5 minutes.
Oh
now, this is a great dashboard to let you know it's working. You don't have to do anything. As soon as you install it, it doesn't matter what website you go to. It doesn't matter if you use Google, it doesn't matter if you use Chrome or Internet Explorer or Firefox. it's gonna protect all the different websites that you'll go to. So now when those trackers come through, TrackOff is now gonna get rid of them, so they're not gonna be able to steal your identity.
That, you know what, when you showed that, that's scary.
I know, 5 minutes, it's incredible.
I mean, the thought of it is scary, and the thought of everything, we do everything on our computers or our phones, because remember, these can protect your Android phones or your PCs. So when you think of everything that you do, sometimes we jokingly say, my life is on my phone. Guess what? It is. And the hackers know that, and they know how to get in, and they know exactly what to look for. So I like to have a little bit of peace of mind. So these are the kind of things that are not you know, nice to have. These are kind of must-haves.
Absolutely.
I was showing you the colors, and it's fun that they did them in fun colors, and it really, you know, no matter which color you get, black, blue, green, red, or purple, no matter which one you get, just use it. This is the USB port. I like that you don't have to do anything except plug it in and let it do the work.
Right, and
so it's simple.
And it's there for a lifetime. And that's the great, because normally you see TrackOff, there are infomercials that are out there. It's a yearly fee, so only HSN has the lifetime of use. But the reason why it's so important, like last year, Equifax got broken into. Somebody hacked into Equifax. 143 million people have had their personal information released. Yahoo, they've been hacked. And then the IRS, all these different websites have been hacked. Now the problem with that is, like with Equifax and 143 million people, that's a huge database that's just sitting out there. What the hackers are trying to do is see, how can I match up that data? So now, Tamara, they've got a long list of social security numbers. Now, once you start putting your social in there, now it matches up with their list, and now they can build a bigger profile of you. So it's literally just tons of data that's out there. The government says on average, there's 3,000 bits of information on everyone that's out there on the internet. And unless you have a TrackOff, somebody's compiling that information. And a lot of people assume it's just social, but now it's your medical information, it's your kids' information, it's your 401k, it is all these different documents that are now on a digital format.
Wow, that's frightening.
You just start talking about the internet, and a lot of people say, once you put something out on the internet, it's always out on the internet. You need to stop connecting the dots, because that's essentially what's going on. The reason why there's a fingerprint on here is because your computer has a digital fingerprint. This is not security for your computer, this is security for you. These are potential threats that attacked my personal information while I'm online, and I'll show you again down below. In just 5 minutes, right before I came on the air, about an hour ago, I checked the weather, I checked a couple news websites, and I checked my email. 26 different attempts to track what I was doing. Over 849 different cookies. That's 849 different doors that have been left open that now our tracker can come in and hack my system and steal me. Because what happens is when you go to every website, like I go to my first website, I might type in my name. I go to the next website, I type in my address. I go to the next website, I might type in my phone number. What happens is a tracker will piece that information from website to website because I left my digital fingerprint there. So now, if I didn't scramble it, they have my entire profile. That's why on average, every person has 3,000 bits of information out there on them. But now what TrackOff does is it breaks the link. It scrambles that fingerprint. So now, Tamara, no one can no longer build a profile, and you're really safe while you're online.
It's a must-have. We want you to listen to this. We want you to listen to some people who've used it and loved it and really have seen the results of it. And I want you to make sure that you go ahead and get yours. So you can call us or go to hsn.com.
I find it incredibly annoying when I look at one thing and then all the similar things come up on my browser. It makes me feel invaded. It's invading my privacy. As soon as I installed TrackOff on my computer, it showed me that there was a site that was already tracking me, and it was aha, that's how all these people get my information, and TrackOff stopped it dead in its tracks.
I like dead in its tracks. Tell us what we're seeing here.
So what the great thing about TrackOff is what it's going to do for you. You know, it tells you all the different sites that are going to attempt you, like she just mentioned. It also uses that anti-fingerprint technology, which gets rid, it scrambles your fingerprint so no one else can track you. It gets rid of your browsing history and your cookies. Very important for you as well. It also makes sure that it's stopping those targeted ads. It's another way for viruses to be able to get in. And more importantly, it also hides your location. A lot of websites are based on where you are. So now that can pinpoint physically where you are. So now that person can now take your personal information and they can literally make a credit card, shop in the same area you are. Because have you ever gotten like a phone call from your credit card company? Like somebody spent, you know, your credit card 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
But now if they know where you are, they could spend it in your town. Your credit card company would never know.
They would never flag it.
No.
I mean, and that's a big deal too, you know, because a lot of times when you hear about those data breaches of Equifax and different stores and you think, well, you don't know if it's your data, one, but because nothing has happened yet, you just assume that you're safe. It wasn't my data. But maybe they're just waiting for that one key piece they don't have. They don't know your mother's maiden name yet.
Right.
But they will the first time you type it in. Or they need one little key piece, and then you might start to see strange things happening. And the last thing you want is for you to go to the ATM one day and it says 0, and you're thinking, wait a minute, I know there's money in there. Who knows? Who knows how the hackers will use the information? All you want to know is that you make it very difficult for them to get your fingerprint. And that's why these have been popular, and that's why these are necessary. We didn't need these, you know, I don't know, 20 years ago. Right. We need them today. And you're getting 5 licenses for up to 5 devices. I'm sorry, 5 computers, PCs, or 5 Android devices, so your phones as well, so or your tablets, I should say. So this is something that's simple and easy, and because it has that great easy dashboard, you can see what's happening.
Oh, you instantly know, like on the left side here, it lets me know the websites that were actually tracking me. So now it's like, well, why is this website tracking? It gives you that specific information. You can see exactly where I went when I was checking the news, like I was checking ESPN.com, tracker. Like a lot of people assume, oh, you're going to shady websites. Yeah. No, I mean, their average website has about 12 different trackers on it. And this is all done, by the way, in 5 minutes. I turned my computer on. This is a fresh computer. I cleaned it all out. And then right before the show, I checked my email. I checked the news, I checked the weather, 26 different attempts to track me, to grab my personal information. Then when you keep moving over to the right, 849 cookies that were left behind. That's a new door, that's a new window, that's a new avenue for a hacker to come in and track me. Have you ever given your phone number to somebody, like to a business, then all of a sudden you get all these calls. You're like, why? All of a sudden am I getting all these telemarketing calls? And that's just giving your phone number out there. Yeah. You do the same thing every time that you put your phone number on your computer, every time you put an address on here, every time that you put your name on here. Oh my Essentially, goodness. You have just opened up all of your personal information to a hacker, because what they're designed to do is they don't just want to access your computer. They want to access your profile, because they know if they can get your social, if they can create a credit card, if they can open up a mortgage under your name, that is going to take years and years to correct. But now what happens is this is automatically going to protect you. Doesn't matter what type of website you use, whether you're using Google Chrome, whether you're using Firefox, whether you're using Internet Explorer. Doesn't matter how you surf online. It has that anti-fingerprint technology, which gets rid of the bad guys from tracking you. This is something we've never had before. Traditionally, like in the past, they had something called cookies. Yeah. We used to delete our cookies. Yeah. That was the old school way of doing it. Then they have something called IP address, where that is like the social security number for your computer. Every computer's got one. It's unique. That's an older way to track it. But now fingerprinting is the new one. Because just like you have a fingerprint, so does your computer. Now, every website you visit, your computer leaves that fingerprint behind. Wow. So say the first website, you leave your name. The second website, you leave your mother's maiden name. The third website, you leave your bank name. So now, just 3 websites, that hacker who's been tracking you the entire time can say, oh, they went to this bank. They can call up that bank. And then the bank's going to say, what's your mother's maiden name? Because you typed it in. They're going, got it right here. Yeah. Because the bank doesn't ask you more than like 2 questions. No, they don't. And then they're like, oh, yes, Tamara, that is you 100%.
Full access. I'll tell you, I mean, these are great. I want you to listen to this. We do have more that we want you to listen to, but go ahead and order. You can call us or go to hsn.com in order to pick yours up. Here we go.
I had an online experience. I had my identity stolen, personal banking information. It was a devastating experience. And with TrackOff, I feel I could do things online again and start to feel comfortable. and it would give me peace of mind, and it's one less thing to worry about.
All right, and then, so that was her experience. Take a look at this.
Plus, you can also, we're tracking so many things. We're tracking who's ever, they're gonna give you a heads up to whoever is tracking you. It's also going to block using that new anti-fingerprint technology. That's cutting edge. It's gonna scramble your fingerprint that you leave on your computer. It also stops those targeted ads, and it also hides your location, very important. Now, when we talk about ads, the easiest way to see if you're being tracked is if you go to a website and then you do your shopping, do your clicking, whatever, then you go to another website and see an advertisement for the item you just looked at. You're being tracked, you're being hacked. That's a violent way to do it. This is the best way to keep it secure.
Please go ahead and pick it up. Remember, it's 5 licenses and they're lifetime. There's no extra thing you have to buy. There's no subscription. Go ahead and pick it up. It's 612-924. They come in purple, red, green, black, or blue. But as long as you have it, you're good. All right? Now, we've got more. We've got our electronic birthday bestsellers because we're celebrating our 41st birthday all month. And go to hsn.com and type in electronics on sale and see what electronics we have on sale. Huh, imagine that. All right, we have a full hour of electronics for you, and now that you're, oh, and we should also say that tracker can work up to computers with
Windows XP,
Windows
15
XP.
years.
Oh my goodness. All right, it's time for our showstopper, and you're gonna love this one. It's from Microsoft, and here we go. Take a look at the 2018 Microsoft Surface Pro. You might be looking at this and saying, well, Tam, it's pretty, but it's just a laptop, right? I've seen those 1,000 times. This is the one that you've seen those commercials for where it is a laptop if you want it to be, or if you would rather it be a tablet, you can just pull off the top and now it's a tablet. And because it's a tablet, you can write on it, you can draw on it. It's touchscreen, of course, just like any tablet would be. So it really is that convertible option if you're trying to decide, I want something portable. Is it tablet? Do I need a tablet? Do I need a laptop? You've got them both. This has got 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's the most RAM that we've ever offered on the Microsoft Surface Pro. You're going to love it, but there's a lot to share with you on this. So take advantage of our price break and the free shipping and the 6 flex pay. And I would love to jump right in.
It is fantastic to be able to have this. You know, I've been a super fan of the Windows experience because I bought my first Surface and it cost me $15.99. I bought it here at HSN. Wow. Well worth it. And this really changes the way you use your computer. Because for a lot of us, we want to have that computer experience. And when you see the computer, when you fold it up, that's all there is to your brand new computer. They don't measure this in pounds, they measure it in ounces because it's so thin, because it's so lightweight. And when you see that screen, that is a better than high definition screen. It's almost 4K quality that you're getting today. It's 2.7K to be exact, so it's the sharpest screen that we've ever had. So I can use it as a computer, but then when I want to use it as a tablet, there's just powerful magnets that now separate what you're getting today. So it separates the keyboard, and then you're going to reattach it. So you can go from computer to keyboard. That way, it makes it so simple and so easy. But I love what Microsoft has done because they've designed this to really fit our everyday life. On the top, there's a full-size USB port that we have available. So if you want to plug in your Viper antivirus, a printer, a scanner, your cell phone, no problem, we've got that there. Down below, there's a full expansion slot. We're giving you 128 gigabytes worth of memory, which is the most we've ever had, but you can also expand it right there to more than a terabyte worth of memory. On the other side, you see how super thin that profile is, but it also has a kickstand that's adjustable for you. They actually made this out of race car material to make sure it's lightweight, excuse me, and to make sure it's ultra durable as well. Even the keyboard, I know it's tough to see, even the keyboard is backlit. So now when you're using it in that dimly lit situation, it makes it so beautiful to be able to use. But normally, Tamara, when you get just the computer, when you get the tablet or the Surface, you just get the Surface, that's it. Today, we're also gonna give you the Surface keyboard that comes with it too. So now you can use it as a full functioning computer. On top of that, we're also going to give you the Surface Pen. Nice. This is better than a typical stylus. The pen actually has 1,000 pressure point touches on the front end. So you really, your detail can be so precise. On top of that, we're also going to give you Microsoft Office that's coming with it. And this is the Office 365. It's every single program Microsoft has created, from Word, Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, OneNote. It is so important, especially if you have kids going off to college or high school. You need to have, my daughter, she's in middle school. She's using PowerPoint presentations. She needs to have Office, and that's why she also has her own Surface. It is so important to have that type of educational tool where it can handle everything. And the fact that it weighs less than 2 pounds.
Wow.
But the battery life that's on here, it is over 9 hours of battery life. It's incredible how long the battery will last on there, because it's all that new technology that we've included. Now, the previous generation we had only had 4 gigabytes worth of memory. This is the first time we've ever offered it with 8 gigabytes worth of RAM. Now, why is it more important? Well, the more RAM you have, the more things you can do at the same time. Do you remember when you were a little kid, you just had a small little desk? Because all you were playing in kindergarten was with clay and with blocks, pretty simple stuff. Then as you got bigger the desk, the easier it is to use. Same with the RAM. Microsoft recommends 2 gigabytes worth of RAM. We're giving you 4 times that amount to make sure whatever you get yourself into, Tamara, this is going to be that powerhouse, be able to handle everything for you.
It truly is, and we're excited about it. That's why it's our showstopper. All you're doing today is deciding which color of keyboard that you want. I'm holding it in the aqua, and all of these colors are just very brushed, very subtle, so nothing that's going to be like a bright red or a bright orange or anything like that. These are all just very clean, subtle colors. So this one is the aqua, and we also have it for you in cobalt blue. That's the one that Joe was showing to you right there. So it's a little bit of a deeper blue color. We also have platinum, and you can see right there, that's just nice and clean and platinum. And then the one right in front of me is called burgundy, which I will say I've never seen a burgundy laptop computer.
Oh, it looks so cool.
It does. So very sophisticated in its look and in its design, but this is one that you can, whether you're working on it or whether you're playing on it, you have the capability to do everything. 1.3 pounds. Just like Joe said, I mean, this is simple to carry around, super portable. You get everything that you need. You get the stylus, you get Microsoft Office, so all of that, so you can do your Word documents and your presentations and your research and all of that right here in the palm of your hands. Now, I know that you can find laptops for less, but if you want the latest in technology and you want one that you don't have to decide, well, I wanted a laptop, but I got a tablet, or I wanted a tablet, but I got a laptop, and I just always wish I had the other. Now you've got both, and you've got that versatility and that flexibility. Everything that you love about a tablet and all of the ease and comfort of a computer, of a laptop, and you've got it all in one. So we'll share more with you, but this is our showstopper, which means showstoppers are either brand new items or items that have already been tried and true that you have loved. This one, I know you're going to love. First time with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So watching, and this is the thing. Nobody does just any one thing on the computer anymore.
Right.
We all have multiple screens open. So it's nice that you have a computer that can really handle that capability.
Well, especially when you end up, it's just your everyday functions. There's a lot of stuff that's running in the background, so you really need to have that breathing room for the computer. That's why 8 gigabytes is so important, why it's so necessary to have. And keep in mind, when you see the specs, when you see the overall design of the Surface, first off, it is razor thin. It's about the size, the thickness of a pencil. There's also has the brand new touches on the edge, so it's edge-to-edge glass. New audio that we've included with it as well. There's that over 13-hour battery life. They've also eliminated the fan because this is all solid-state components. There's no moving parts. Like a lot of times you hear the winding up of a hard drive. There's no hard drive to wind up here. It's all quick. It's all instant access. It also has magnets wrapped around it. Magnet to hold that pen. Magnet to hold the keyboard in place. It really gives you that incredible, it's almost like a futuristic type experience, because not only is the screen vibrant and clear, but it's also so easy to be able to now use a pen directly on the tablet. And the touchscreen that we're including today, the touchscreen is also more advanced than we've had in the past, because normally you end up having a touchscreen. Let me go and turn up the volume a little bit. Because normally when you end up getting a touchscreen, it only has 2 touch points. And why is that bad? Because the lower number of touch points you have, the slower the response is gonna be. Well, this can be not only quick and slow and fast, but this also has 10 touch points. So I can add both hands at the same time and hit every key that's on there. But it also has the lows all the way up to the highs because it has that new improved audio that we included. A lot of times you get just like a high tinty sound that's out of it. This has the mid-range, and this has the deeper bass too. So you really get the full spectrum of sound. And still, while I'm doing that, I have all my other applications that are running in the background, whether I'm surfing online, whether you want to pinch and zoom. It's extremely quick, it's extremely easy, because even the internet has been upgraded to make it a faster experience for you. The other thing that you quite often see a lot of hesitation is when you're resizing live streaming. Now, a lot of us will live stream on HSN, you'll live stream on Netflix, but watch, every time I pinch and zoom, I'm resizing it, but Tamara's not freezing, the video's not freezing at all, because now it's an upgraded Wi-Fi signal to really give that faster, unique response. Plus, we also have now a pen for the first time. The pen does so many cool things. If you want to write on a website, all you do is give it a double click, and what it does is it takes a little snapshot of that website.
Oh.
I can come across here and I can circle and highlight the things that I want. I can change the different colors if I want to. They have a change the size of the bar. I can make it a little bit larger. So now if your husband's always getting you the wrong thing, now you can tell him this is what I want. And then you can even highlight it. You can cut it. You can make sure it's the right size. And then once you go ahead and trim that, now I can send it directly to him in an email. I can share it to him, send it to a message, say, can't mess up my birthday anymore. This is specifically what I want. It makes it so cool to be able to have
so
response.
Subtle. It's so subtle.
Yes, you just say, this is my size and this is the color I want. It's so nice to be able to have that quick response. And you saw I was just using a pen. Now, if you end up tapping at the pen once, what ends up happening is it brings up OneNote. And this is one of the programs that you're getting included today. And this, I was just drawing with my pen earlier, but you can pick these different colors, and you can see that as I draw across it, it leaves a narrow line. If I push deeper, the line goes deeper. There's 1,000 points of pressure that is on that pen tip. It's so unique. It's actually has its own little computer brain that's built inside. I click it again, I take a new note. So that you can, while you're in class, while you're in PTA, while you're writing down your recipe, you can really do some unique things by having that different type of pen, a new experience that we've never had before. And that's part of the Microsoft Ink program, and that was part of Microsoft Office, which is what you're gonna end up getting today. This is coming with your computer. Now, Microsoft will tell me 80% of the people that buy a computer, they go back and buy Microsoft Office. Normally, this is a $70 value, and this is every program that you've ever, like Microsoft has ever created. It's Outlook for your email. It's Word for your word processing. Excel is your spreadsheet. Access is your database program. OneNote, I just showed you, an incredible note-taking program. PowerPoint, which you absolutely must have. And then you also get Publisher, which is a, you can create posters and banners and newsletters and greeting cards and so many cool things with it. Now, the other thing I love to show off is really that high definition screen. The screen is just, to me, it's so vibrant, it's so crystal clear, and the reason why is it's better than high definition. Most computer screens, I was writing on the screen, I was writing on you can draw on pictures too, by the way. It makes it so cool to be able to have so much functionality behind it, but when you see those pictures, it is so vibrant, it is so clear because it's not VGA quality, it's not entry-level high definition, it's almost 4K resolution. Bill Duggan has an amazing 4K GoPro coming up later on the hour. When you watch your GoPro videos back on this, when you stream Netflix on 4K content through this, it is a whole new experience. And the reason why, even if you're not necessarily watching movies, when you have a near 4K screen, everything is sharper, everything is easier to see. You get less eye fatigue, you get less eye strain, so it becomes a healthier experience, and that's all because this is Microsoft's, their best screen that we've ever had with any type of Surface.
This is a great computer.
It is incredible.
This is really great, and don't forget, it's also a tablet. So when you do want to maybe get creative, maybe this is going to be for you or, the student in your life who's very creative and they're always, whether it may be writing out music or a drawing or designing interiors, whatever it is, you've got the power of the pen and the power of Microsoft in the palm of your hand with all of that technology. This is, I always say, this is the most exciting time for technology because it really does fit our everyday lives. The only thing is, once you get this, and I even love that you'll never lose the pen because it's a magnet. Right there. Once you get this, you're going to want to protect it. We were talking a little bit earlier about protecting ourselves from all the trackers and things like that on the computer. Well, with Viper, and we do offer Viper for you, this allows you to protect yourself or protect your computer from all of the viruses and that are trying to get into your computer every single time you turn it on and every single time that you log onto the internet. And that's where Viper comes in. And every time Joe is here, we talk about Viper because Viper and computers really, and especially new computers, really go hand in hand.
Well, there's a new virus that comes out. There's actually one every, there are 40,000 new viruses every single day that come out. It's incredible. And over the course of a year, we're talking millions of new viruses that come out there. You need to keep your memories protected. And I love that Viper's not just good for one computer, it's good for up to 8 computers. I've been a big fan of it for years. I bought my first license a few years ago. You don't have to buy it again. And you're protecting your precious memories. You're protecting all those precious documents you have. It is a must-have, and most of the times when you get a tablet, you don't have that full-size USB port to add Viper to it. This, you can add Viper right on the edge and keep all those great memories protected. And this is just photos that I've got on here. And the worst thing is you get a virus and all of a sudden you lose all of your photos. You don't want to have that happen at all.
Yeah.
And especially as I'm going from picture to picture to picture, it is so beautiful. I don't want to lose these memories. But that's the great thing about having, a combination of a great screen and then having that great protection. But this is also Windows 10. A lot of times when you get a tablet, it's a new operating system. You never use that operating system. You're not quite sure what to do. This, if you've used any computer before, you're going to be ready to go. First off, there's my Microsoft Office that I have that's included with it. So on the right side, these are all my favorites, all my go-tos. Over here on the left, this is every program I've ever downloaded. And with 128 gigabytes worth of space, I can download hundreds of programs. But then down below, you have a voice assistant. Her name's Cortana. And normally, you get in like with most Windows tablets, you get an abbreviated version. They take out the voice assistant. This is the same full-blown version. So if I have a question, I hit this microphone. What's the weather today? First off, she knows exactly where I'm located. She's very intelligent. She tells me what the weather's going to be like, even gives me a slide bar so I can see what the weather's going to be like for the rest of the day. Wow. Pretty easy to do. Now, a lot of times you have difficulty trying to find someone at the airport that can even do this. Delta Flight 1. She can even find out where that flight is in midair, so now you're never going to be late picking somebody up at the airplane. It's really incredible to be able to have that. Now, that's just some internet questions that she finds and can answer for you, but she can do something else that's pretty unique. Find my cruise pictures. So with 128 gigabytes worth of space, I can store roughly over 80,000 pictures. I asked her for my cruise photos. She found every picture that's associated with a cruise and brought it up right there. How many times do you upload photos? You lose track of them. Yeah. Here, she finds them all for you as well. And then if you're not sure what program to use, take a picture. She knows when I want to take a picture, I've got to open up the camera. One of 2 cameras. There's a camera that's on the front. There's a camera that's on the back side. I can snap a high definition photo, and then I can go back and look at it on that beautiful near 4K quality screen. Oh my goodness. It really is like the ultimate in combinations. And you're seeing right now, I kind of use the kickstand as a little bit of a grip, but I'm using it as a tablet. But when I want to turn it back into a computer, no Bluetooth, no syncing, no plugging in, I match up those magnets and I go from computer to tablet, computer to tablet. It is the ultimate in 2-in-1s. And when I fold it up, it is, like my pinky is bigger than, if you hold up a number 2 pencil, a number 2 pencil is as thick as this computer, not measured in pounds, measured in ounces, 27 ounces with a 13-hour battery life. It's really incredible the performance you get out of something that's truly ultra lightweight.
You talk about a smart computer. Isn't it so funny when laptops first came out, like we would say, and it's only 8 pounds.
Right.
That's why we're all walking around like this, because we carry those laptops so much. And then they went down to 6, and then they went down to 5, and then they went down to 3, which is really great. This is 1.3 3 pounds. You talk about portable. This is gonna be great for any student, and I actually popped that in there too because I wanted to tell you about your tech support.
Oh, I love that.
You get tech support with this for 1 year. So if I have, Joe, any question, no question is a stupid question.
It could be, how do I transfer documents from my old computer to the new one? How do I download a new app onto my Surface? How do I use the webcam? Maybe you've never wirelessly printed. We do a lot of that here at HSN. If you've never set up a wireless printer, you've got that. And normally, you really don't get that anywhere other than here at HSN because they don't sell that with Microsoft or with Surface anywhere else. So you get it right here. It's great to have that tech support to be able to help you out. Now this is another cool program I have, especially this summertime. You've got a lot of these photos and you want to turn them into something cool. Well, now I've got this collage program. You can see I can spin it, I can turn it. It's all touchscreen. It's all intuitive. If I want to add another one, let's pull that one up and move that one over to the side. I can come over here and I can change the backgrounds, but the response, it's instant. There's no delay. You're not waiting for things. Like as soon as you're tapping a button, it's instantly making those changes for me. And this is just a great program where you can download through the Microsoft Store. Now once I have that, I can set that as my background if I want to. But here it is, access to the Microsoft Store. There are other tablets that are out there with abbreviated versions where you don't get the full access. Now you do because this truly is a powerful computer that can also be used as a tablet.
Yeah.
But in the Windows Store, there's over 700,000 apps and games and movies and books and magazines right here at your fingertips. So it's not just traditional PC stuff. If you're used to playing Candy Crush on your tiny little 3-inch phone, wait until you play on your almost 4K quality screen that's now 12 inches. It's really incredible to be able to have that functionality. Wow. And still, while I'm doing that, I still have all my other programs all running in the background. No hourglass, no hesitation. That's really what the Surface can deliver for you.
Isn't it interesting how with many of our devices, we've gotten used to what it can't do?
Right.
You know, and we'll have a laptop, but it's not touchscreen. We'll have a phone, but it's not as big as a laptop and it doesn't have the capability. We'll have a desktop, but it's not portable. And we just kind of, that's why we have all of these different devices because, you know, we're kind of lacking, the other ones are kind of lacking in certain areas. This Microsoft Surface Pro doesn't lack in any area. So like I said, you can pay less for just a laptop or you can pay less for just a tablet, but you have everything that you could possibly want all in one. And that is thanks to Microsoft, which is a name that we've all come to know and trust our computing to. You've got a price break today. So you're saving about $400 or so by getting this today. But you get so much. You're getting the entire Microsoft Office suite. You're getting a year's worth of tech support, which this in itself, it can be a lifesaver. If you ever get stuck or something doesn't, or you know, you don't know how to do something and there's nobody in your life who you can call who has the right answer, you call tech support or you contact them and they will walk you through it and they won't leave you until you get the answer to your question. And you've got that for an entire year. So if you're, the only thing that's keeping you away from picking this up is that, well, I already know how to use my old computer. Guess what? You've got the professional standing by to answer your questions, to help you with your brand new one. $158.33 on FlexPay using any major credit card, and it's free shipping, and you've got it.
You've got everything you need. And when you see the 3 different surfaces that we have set up, I've got photos running on this one. Photos look incredible. Right here, this is an action camera that I have that we offer here at HSN. The resolution, it's just, man, it makes it seem as if you're right back there on that vacation again. If you're a big gamer, we have another one where we're playing games because this has a high definition video card, an HD video card built into it. The reason why I can do such a wide variety of things is this also has an Intel Core i5 processor. And this is a big, big deal because Intel has many different levels of processors. They start off with Celeron, then they get into the Pentium, then you get to the Core i series. That's the top of the line where you getting that high definition graphics card to make everything so vivid and so realistic. It also has Intel Rapid Start. This will boot up in less than 20 seconds because it has a faster boot up time. It also has Turbo Boost, where if you ever need an extra boost of power, like if you're playing a game or you're watching a movie and it knows it's gonna need a little extra boost, it kicks it into another gear to give you that boost when you need it. So this is all stuff that runs in the background. You don't have to know how it works, just know that it's there to help you out. Now, if you're a big fan of watching movies, like here we are, we're in the middle of the summer, but I'm a car line dad. I've only got 30 days left until I'm back in that line again. Well, Microsoft has a special deal with Netflix. We can actually download movies to go. Well, the great thing is I can download about 4 movies. Now I can watch it in car line. Now, normally when you watch a movie, you might get through an hour, hour and a half. Yeah. This is 13 hours of battery life. And still, while I'm doing that, maybe I want to switch over to something else. I have all my programs running because we've doubled the memory from 4 gigs to 8 gigs, allowing you to run more things more seamlessly. And that's what we want out of a brand new computer. So from the processor to the touchscreen to the hard drive, everything has been upgraded, and even including a pen today to make it that unique experience that we've all been looking for.
This is, like I said, this is a really great computer. It's a really great laptop. It's a really great tablet. It's really great technology. You talk about a smart computer. This is it. And all you're doing is deciding which color of keyboard that you want. This one is the aqua. We have it for you in cobalt blue. These are all just soft, dusty colors. We also have it for you in burgundy or in platinum. So you decide, but you get the Office suite. You also get a year of tech support. If you want Viper, go ahead and pick up Viper as well to protect these. And Viper will, these are licenses for up to 8 PCs. So these would be great with your new computers or old computers. And this is the time to get it. It's the 2018. It's the most RAM we've ever had. It's the highest quality of the processor. You couldn't build a better computer. Thank you, Microsoft, for sure.
Absolutely.
Joe, thank you.
Hey,
as always.
Take my Surface home with me.
I know. Can I take this one home? No, I'm going to have to pick it up, just like all of you who are calling in. Thank you so much for that. Also, if you are shopping with us, maybe on hsn.com, I want to share with you, we've got our today's special 2, and this one is from LG. It's the Rebel 3. So this is your Android track phone. It's 16 gigabytes. So you've got a lot of room here to do everything you like to do on your phone. But what's great is that it comes with 1,500 talk minutes, 1,500 text, 1,500 data. So you use your data or your text or your talk how you will. If you're not a big texter, you would rather talk, use it how you will. So you literally are only paying for what you're using, unlike a regular cell phone with a contract. And you're getting it for less than $50. So that's just a little taste of what we've got available for you here at HSN. We're gonna take a really quick break, and then we're gonna come back for GoPro.
Have you signed up for your HSN email? Sign up for HSN emails now to stay connected to our hottest deals of the week. You'll even receive exclusive coupons. Never miss a today's special. We'll send you the scoop on our best value of the day straight to your inbox. Head on over to hsn.com now and search email to sign up today.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
I'm glad that you're watching here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, and I'm holding on to this little camera. This little camera, don't be, fooled by the size. This little camera can capture all of your summer activities, well, really and beyond. But because it's summer and we're gonna be out and about with the family, with our friends, and we wanna capture those memories, but we don't wanna do it holding a cell phone, which can easily fall out of our hands. We don't wanna do it where everybody else is enjoying the fun and we're kind of in the background just documenting. GoPro has created a camera, and from the very beginning, but they've created a camera for you to be a part of the action and to get into the action so easily. I get excited about this because I have a GoPro, but mine is not even as advanced as this. This is the Hero 5, and this one you can talk to, so you can get give it voice commands. You can use this one underwater. This one you can always be hands-free on this, so you don't have to man the camera while everybody else is having fun. It's wearable, it's waterproof, it's mountable, like on a bike or motorcycle or what have you. It's got a 12 megapixel camera. You've got 4K high definition video recording, and there's audio there as well. You can talk to it because it's got voice control. You've got a touch easy display, simple one button control, and you get all of the extras that you're going to need. And we did take $50 off of the price on this one. It's the lowest price that we've ever offered. First time we've had this back since April, which means the first time we've had this back since summer. And Bill Duggan is over there recording and having a good time with the GoPro.
And that's just it. You're not just getting the GoPro, we're giving you that selfie stick and actually tripod, which is just great because, you know, maybe you just want to set it up for the party, or you want to leave it out for a time-lapse video. Because remember, you're getting better than high definition. You can have 4K quality with this little powerhouse. This is worth staying awake for, everyone, because we don't have this on that often, which is exciting. And GoPro's not just for the action camera. I mean, GoPro's the camera you can give to the kids and not worry about it. The GoPro that you can take to the kitchen, if it gets sauce on it, you don't have to worry about it. Or throw it in the bag, you don't have to worry about it. This is why we give you the mounts if you want to put it on a bike, if you want to put it on a helmet, because other GoPros, yes, you can take them underwater, but guess what? You have to go buy an accessory and an adapter for that. With this GoPro, and Tamara showed you how small it is, you can literally, I'm popping it out of the stand over here, you literally can just take this wherever you want to go. So it has the ability to capture 4K. I'm going to turn this around so you can see that screen behind you, but this is a touchscreen experience. And the thing is, all your lenses, everything you need are all right there. So my favorite is this video right here. Video and photo all at the same time. Do I have time to go from still camera to video camera? Don't worry about it. It'll do both. I can capture burst, I can capture a loop, I can capture whatever I want. Those are my video options. Then I get over to my camera options. My camera is built in right here, whether it's nighttime or a burst. And this is another cool thing about it. Your lenses are all here. You want your wide angle lens, you notice I have my wide angle lens. I want to change that lens. I can change to linear, I can change to narrow. But what you're also noticing, I can see what I'm capturing right away. Have you ever changed an aperture or something on a camera and you're like, is that really right? How's that gonna look? You have to take a few test shots. So I wanna go linear, you see how it's gonna change the screen. I can see it instantly. And that's the convenience of it. But you know what I really like about it? Tamara, can you see that camera that's over there?
Yes.
GoPro, start recording. GoPro's gonna start recording for us. It's as simple as that. It has voice command just like that. I can monitor what I want on my tablet or my smartphone, so I can easily control it from my tablet or my smartphone as well, so I can stop it just like that. Can your still camera do that for you? No. Can your cell phone do that for you? No. Can your cell phone go out to the beach, into the snow, into the sand? GoPro, right? You just get weird thinking about it. With GoPro, you can really buy it. No, it's an investment, but no, you're capturing great memories. Because I'd love to show you this video right down here. Because this is what happens. You know, it's summertime. We're going to be out and about. We want to capture all those memories. So here's a fun example. Kid's first fishing trip. He's on the boat with Grandpa, right? And the thing is, yes, you want to capture the memories, but you got to keep your hands on the wheel, got to keep your hands on the kid. And you can just set it up, and it's capturing 4K quality. It's capturing video with sound. It's also being able to capture those still moments as well. And the thing is, look at this.
Look at that,
look at the smile, his face, and I got to point out what Mom doing. Mom's hiding behind a cell phone. And the thing is, you can wear this, you can set it up, and it's so easy. One of my favorite reviews was a girl who was talking about, she gave it to her granddaughter, and she was off and running to the races. Did you see that last photo? You can print that out. 8x10 quality. This is what's gonna be, you know, on the family mantle. Maybe it's going with Grandpa to the office. But all these moments were captured with video. How do you capture this moment again?
I mean, and that's a once in a lifetime picture because it's only gonna happen once.
That smile. I mean, you really can't be like, wait, let me go grab my cell phone. Let me go grab my still camera or a video camera. GoPro captures it all. Still, video, and everything that you want to really capture those memories. It's a small footprint, which we can appreciate. Colleen Lopez, when I first showed this with her, she's like, wait a second, I put this in my purse and leave it out on the table at the shower when everyone's opening presents? Or have you ever walked in with the birthday cake and you're like, honey, start the camera, start the camera. You just be like, GoPro, start recording. It's as simple as that.
Oh, this is so good. I'll tell you, Bill and I had a chance to present this when we had it for you in April. And it was before summer, and I was really excited about it. And I still am. And it's because of everything that this can do. It's because we really live in an capture the moment kind of society. Years ago, like when we were kids or when, our parents were younger, they didn't take pictures and video, certainly not as often as we do now. But now we do it every day. Think about this. What do you have coming up this summer? Are you going to a wedding and your grandson or granddaughter is going to be the, the flower girl? She's going to walk down the aisle. She's going to do something funny. Something's going to happen. Wouldn't it be great to be very inconspicuous? Don't pull out your phone and press the wrong button and miss the moment. Have your GoPro and you're ready to go. Because like we said, you don't have to be, an action star in order to use a GoPro. I know when they first came out, that's what we thought. You had to be cliff diving and doing all of that stuff. You don't have to do that.
Life is like that.
There's something exciting every day in life, and if I can just tell it to record when I want it to and not have to worry about what if I drop it, it's not as precious as a $1,000 cell phone, I'm gonna use it.
And the thing is, that's just it. Sometimes like, Mom, can I borrow the phone? We're playing on the slide or the swings.
Yeah.
That's mundane, but that's in sand, that's on concrete, kids drop things.
Yeah.
And that's where you can bring it out to the birthday party, out to the pool.
Oh, the water games.
You can put it in the kids' hands and have fun with it. I mean, our stage manager, he puts it on his dog. I mean, that's just it. Everyone has fun with it because this is what's really, a lot of us like our social media, but we all see the same old selfie, the same old duck face.
Yeah.
When you can get underwater, go
gosh.
off the diving board, that's where your social media stands out. That's where those memories stand out that you've captured.
How old do you think those kids are? Maybe 6?
Youngest probably 6, yeah, 6, and teenagers. That's just it.
If a 60-year-old can use it, we can use it.
Exactly. 6-year-olds, teenagers love it because they get creative. This is where you have fun with it. Sure, we love those family photos where everyone's just standing there and you have it all on lockdown. But then there's living life. We're going out to the beach. We're going out to the snow. And it's like your cell phone in the snow, not really made for that. You're still point and shoot, can't go to the snow. But this, you can see it's still working. I'm gonna actually then go over to the sand because it's summertime, beach season. The lenses and it's like, oh, it's gonna get all scratched up. GoPro is meant to go everywhere. Just the stand that you're seeing right here, we're including this. Normally that would be an extra purchase. That tripod normally would be an extra purchase, but we've attached it to the GoPro. So we've gone from the snow to the sand. This is something I appreciate too, because you can see the screen. I'm gonna stop our recording. You see the screen right there? See what happens if you hold it upside down?
Yeah,
it flips automatically. So maybe you have a different orientation because you're hanging from a handlebar or something like that. But you see the color that it's capturing? 4K color, 12 megapixels. I'm gonna bring it up and then we're going swimming.
Oh.
It's summertime, we're swimming, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, it can be put in the kids' hands. They can get out there and have fun. I'm still getting great quality, great clarity, and it's so simple and easy to use. This is recording video right now, but also every video, every 5 seconds, is capturing a still photo.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm getting my still photos and my video, but the cool part about it is I just didn't break the family camera. I was actually able to take this with me anywhere I wanted to go, capture those moments in movies and stills and in great quality, and I didn't break it.
This is good. It really is. This is, you take it anywhere. Be a tourist without everybody knowing you're a tourist, without the big camera that you're holding up to your, to your eyes. Because you can use the selfie stick. You can even use it just to kind of have more balance. You can use it as that tripod. You can mount it to anything. The idea is to capture those life memories and those family memories that usually only happen one time. And telling somebody and saying, well, you had to be there is not quite the same as saying, wait a minute, let me show you this. Or wait a minute, look at this picture. And invariably somebody's gonna say, how in the world were you in the right place at the right time with your camera? And it's because you have a GoPro that is smaller than your hand. Some people, it fits in your hand. It's smaller than your hand. It fits in your 6-year-old's hand, and he or she can use it without you having to worry about them dropping it or getting it wet. We were out at the beach just a couple days ago, and we got our key fob for our car wet.
Oh.
It didn't work anymore. I mean, the simplest of electronics that we have every day, you get them wet and they are done for. With this, you don't have to worry about it. I know.
Sorry.
You got volume?
Yeah, we got the volume. I'm just trying to turn it down.
So $49.99. Go ahead and pick this up. You've got free shipping. You've got the lowest price we've ever offered it. And it's a customer pick, so you feel free to read the reviews.
So I'm just trying to show everyone, you talk about, you capture those moments on a still camera, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I want to show you the photos. Yes, the screen is a little small back here, but guess what? Normally you have to take out the SD card, you have to go upload it and somewhere else. You can view back what you just captured instantly on your phone or on your tablet. Delete it if you want, because maybe you're at the amusement park or at the zoo and you're like, oh, that was kind of grainy, that was too juddery. Delete it. Then you get more space right away. You don't have to wait till you get back to your computer to watch it back or to even control it. So I can set this up on the stage at the school recital, but I'm stuck in the back. I can be like, play on my phone or my tablet.
That's good.
I mean, and the cool thing is, this is sitting on actually, we put it on the altar at a wedding. Yeah. Bride and groom didn't even know any wiser because it's this big. It's really discreet, because there's nothing worse when it's like, okay, camera time. Everyone's like,
yes, yes.
That's not
Everybody
natural.
clams up.
And that's where you have to start to have fun with it. And I want to show you another fun moment.
Okay.
Went swimming with the kids. Again, my niece is like, let me take it. I'm like, are you kidding? I would never. I trust her, but I wouldn't want to give her my camera or my cell phone even with wet hands. Yeah. But you see what she's going to be able to do here? She's going to be able to go underwater, have fun with it, keep the action going. She can take it and go make her own movie if she'd like to. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio, but at the very end, oh, is the audio down? Okay. But I tell the GoPro to stop recording because my hands are wet and I'm holding my nephew. Oops. Yeah. And one of the GoPros just went off. But that's really the convenience of being able to do that. And what happened with that photo and that movie? Able to capture those photos.
Look at that.
Because you have the option to either use it as a still camera, to either use it as a 4K video camera, or more importantly, have both going at the same time. So it captures these moments.
Wow. Okay, let me tell you real quick, because half of our quantity on this is gone. And it's the first time we've had this in the summer, because we haven't aired this since April. So now is your time to go ahead and get it. And we do want to show you the different features. So like I said, we could spend the entire hour just on the GoPro because there's so much about this. But this is what you're going to see.
So realize this is wearable, it's waterproof, and even mountable. So whether it's to a helmet or to a bike, you can really put it ever, or on the tripod that we are including, because maybe you're doing kitchen demos or something in the crafting room or in the garage. 12 megapixels in terms of quality of that still camera. 4K high definition video. My cell phone cannot do that. This has the option. And the other cool thing is, you can dial it down to 1080p high definition if you want to save some memory, but you can upgrade it when you really want to capture that great quality. Voice controls like we showed you. I showed you the touch display, how you can change the lenses and easily change from video to still. It's simple. One button, or really just talking to your GoPro. And part of why you're talking to your GoPro is because maybe you are riding the bike and it's mounted to your helmet, or you're jumping off the board and you forgot to press record. You can tell it to. Built-in GPS technology, the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, that's what allows you to see what's on your SD card on your phone or your tablet, or even control it from your phone or your tablet. And then it just takes a micro SD card, so you can actually get as big or as small as you want, 16 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes. And then we're even giving you the it's always free to get the mobile apps, but we also give you the mounting hardware, the cage and the adhesive hardware, but nowhere else are you also going to get the shorty, which this is what the shorty is. We'll show you the shorty. It's the tripod, because, I mean, this is what you're traveling around with, your tripod. That's it. So you just splay this open, then you have your tripod. It has the stand, which now becomes a selfie stick as well. We're including that because you're shopping at HSN.
Absolutely, and you can do so much with this, whether you want to go with a kind of a medium shot or even a wide shot.
Perfect, because remember, as I told you, your lenses are built in. So you can see the difference. This is your wide shot. You got all the extra buildings and everything. That's a wide angle lens. I didn't have to go buy an extra lens, have to put it on. It's built in. Then I can convert it to medium. I can actually show you all 4 different lenses right here in my computer. Because so right now I'm on my wide lens, which is great because you can see all the extra buildings, but I want to get a little closer. So I change it to linear because that actually takes, because you can see kind of with the wide angle lens, you get a little bit of the fisheye. So then you go to your linear lens, which is more up and down. Then I get my more narrow, and then my closest lens. And the thing is, I didn't have to buy all 4 lenses. I didn't have to wonder how it was going to look because I can see it instantly. That's where GoPro just makes it so user-friendly.
And you didn't have to carry all the lenses with you and stop and change anything.
Speaking of carrying with me, so this is a vacation I went on. I was taking a little day trip over to the zoo. And the thing is, did I want to carry a still camera a video camera and the GoPro and my wallet and my passport and all the... I just carried the one GoPro. I captured video, I captured photos of the animals, I captured memories. This is a once-in-a-lifetime trip. Weddings are that, birthdays are that, recitals, graduations. Your GoPro's gonna be able to capture all of that, and you're not hiding behind a camera or lens. Because literally, I went to the wedding and I was just standing there on the end of the aisle and I'm like waving to my cousin. I'm like, yeah. And I'm recording the whole thing. She was none the wiser.
This is so good. And then probably when she saw it back, she probably said, you got angles that even the photographer that she paid didn't get. It's not just video, it's also audio, in case you were wondering, am I gonna be able to hear what we're saying? Yes, so you've got, it's literally as if you were there. And there are, like I keep saying, sometimes there are those once in a lifetime moments, like when your grandson goes fishing with granddad for the first time and he catches a fish, and just the expressions you don't want to miss and you don't want to be without. GoPro is really, we get excited about it because we know how great it is and how easy it is, and you are going to find out as well when you get it home. But because we have fewer than half of our quantity now remaining, take advantage of the price break and the free shipping and the fact that when people don't know you're recording, this is what they do.
You capture all those fun moments.
And the fact that you've got it on any major credit card on FlexPay for $49.99, and you get everything, including the selfie stick as well as that tripod. Bill, thank you as always.
Thank GoPro. Have fun with it.
For sure. We're going to see you a little bit later, but we've got so much more coming up here at HSN.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Here at